Good morning everyone. Today we will explain you the mindfulness concept, and we will discuss if this concept is a benefit for employees and organizations.
First we will explain you what is burnout. So a burnout is an emotional and physical exhaustion resulting from a combination of exposure to environmental and internal stressors and inadequate coping and adaptive skills. In addition to signs of exhaustion, the person with burnout exhibits an increasingly negative it. Thanks to the pioneering research of psychologist Christina Maslach and several collaborators, we know that burnout is a three-component that arises in response to chronic stressors on the job. Some researchers say that as few as 7% of professionals have been seriously impacted by burnout. Researchers have documented rates as high as 50% among medical residents and 85% among financial professionals. A 2013 ComPsych survey of more than 5,100 North American workers found that 62% felt high levels of stress, loss of control, and extreme fatigue. So what is the solutions to avoid burnout? And how to prevent stress in companies?
Alright. Hey guys, welcome to my new episode of my work-life balance course. Our topic today is how to combine heavy workloads and personal well-being. Therefore, we got here today Dennis Kamadjaja and Philip Zimmermann. Alright. Special about those two guys is they have quite heavy workloads, and as they told me so far, they're stressed. But would you describe your situation right now?
Go ahead.
Sure. Well, basically, right now, just about me, I'm 21, Dennis, studying right now. On the side, I'm doing this working student thing, working in the FMCG business. And yeah, it's quite long working hours, as you know how it is. But I kind of have troubles. I feel like the work is affecting my relationship, and I just can't leave work at work. I always carry it with me, and the thoughts I already have about work, and I feel like my girlfriend is also, or my relationship in general is affected by it, and I feel like we don't harmonize as we used to be, and like we're not as close anymore as we used to be. So I don't know what's happening right now.
This sounds pretty serious. Alright. What's your situation, Philip?
Well, I'm also 21 years old, also internee at Deutsche Börse. And I don't know, I always have the thought in my head that this would be my dream internship, or probably even my dream job. And I'm there now for about a month. And the first week was great. I loved the task I had, the people were nice, I was welcomed quite nice, and now, I don't know, everything sucks really. I don't like the work I'm doing, the people annoy me, I don't even want to go to work anymore. Like, I stepped foot into the door and I straight just want to leave again, because I just don't feel fulfilled or welcomed, or I just do not enjoy it at all anymore, and I do not know why, because as I just said, I always had this thought in my head, this is it, and now I'm there and it's just not it, and I'm absolutely confused and do not know what to do at all.
So now that we've heard that also younger people get affected by burnout, there's actually no shame at all to get affected by this. Everybody gets stressed out sometimes, and some researchers say that 7% of all professionals get affected by burnout. So what can we do in order to prevent and recover from burnout? Now that I can identify that you two already suffer from symptoms from burnout, I advise first to prioritize self-care now, because doing nothing at all would lead to serious burnout and more serious problems. So in order to replenish your self-energy, I would advise to you that you look for good and long enough sleep, healthy nutrition, exercise, social connection, and activities which promote your personal well-being. Try to set them in a ranking so that you spend time with people which give you the most pleasure, and spend your time with activities which you find most joyful. Then I would advise to you to shift your perspective, because once you get back to your work, you will face the same stresses as before. So you should definitely ask yourself if you can make your job joyful again or not, because if not, it might maybe more effective to just give up your job, because otherwise you may run into burnout, which will destroy your performance completely. Alright, my next advice goes to Dennis, especially since he said he has relationship problems also in his personal life. You should definitely make a clear cut between life and your job, and definitely should not think about your job all the time. So when you spend time with your girlfriend, for example, just try to focus completely on her. And this is not such an easy task. Therefore, I would recommend to you that you take part in a mindfulness course, which will definitely help you to live in the moment and to enjoy activities outside of work again. And for Philip, I would advise definitely to seek out for help, since your burnout seems to be mostly driven by cynicism and inefficacy. And in this case, interpersonal interactions and continual personal and professional development is most helpful, and you can do this in order by seeking for a mentor or a coach. Maybe in your university they will also have coaching programs to offer, so I would advise to you to take part in such one, and hopefully this helps you, and if not, feel free to come back. I hope you enjoyed my course of personal well-being today. Goodbye.